You a fine ass man, I promise you are. But your age rank is unrealistic.
Hold up, stop.
You
Stop you right there. Unrealistic for you, not for me. What you got to understand
Okay.
is we create our own reality. I can have my own expectations. I can have my own preferences. That don't mean they got to line up with yours or anybody else's. Because I'm the one living my life, and I'm the one that's going to be who I need to be for the woman I'm going to be with.
So, here is the thing. Men and women are different. So, a 48-year-old man can date women 26 to 38. He can. And probably he shouldn't. He should go for 26 to 28. But anyway. A 48-year-old woman cannot... She can't attract the same sort of attention. In fact, a 48-year-old woman is invisible. Hello, and welcome to the Helios blog. My name is Helios. Remember to like, sub, and leave a comment if you're liking the videos. Make sure to hit all for notifications. I'm so happy you're here. Let's move on.
So if I believe God is going to bring me somebody young, fertile, with a willing throat, that's what I'm going to get. Period.
Indeed. The thing is that men, he's right, men create their own reality. If you as a man work on yourself, you are physically fit, superior, athletic, and you have money, oh yes, you can definitely get younger women, for sure. That is without a doubt.
Bring that. Well, I hope to God you start sending you the bullshit you thinking about, because by the time you get it, your dick gonna be dead, because you are.
That's rude, and this woman is just sour graping, right? Like, she, and here's what I've noticed. Have you noticed this too? Women swear so much more online than men, because men get cancelled off of platforms if they swear a lot, but women don't. So, I mean, look at how she's talking. You want to date that?
Already 48, you probably still halfway down the pill. So you better make sure your throat is willing, because that's all you gonna have left is a throat. One thing about women, our shit never go dig. Y'all shit go out.
What? This woman doesn't even know about menopause. This is ridiculous. I can't believe what I just heard. Okay.
About 26, you looking to control somebody, daddy. You need to.
This is a classic women shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. So these women, they see that men don't go for women their age, and so they try to shame men into going for women their age, even though men will not want to have anything to do with women that age, because it's, I mean, look, would you want to be with a woman that age? Of course not.
To grow up and get a woman that can still produce a child and go check your dick to make sure it works.
Ridiculous.
It's going to be argument. That, you know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, if you are in your late 20s, early 30s, late 30s, and you're single, you are somehow toxic. There's something that's not working.
That's not true.
She's talking about men. Now, here's what's funny. This is solipsism. She knows that if a woman is in her early 30s, late 30s, and single, she's toxic. She knows. And her solipsism, which is women seeing things only from their perspective and having trouble understanding other people's perspective, she assumes that men are the same. But men are not the same. Because it takes men a long time to build the value that they need in order to attract high-quality, fertile women. So men that are that age are not toxic. But she considers those men to be toxic because they won't commit to her.
You've been dating since you were 16 years old. Like, now you damn near 40 and you still single. There is something wrong with you.
That is true for women. Absolutely. But actually, most men never start dating at 16. Only the apex men start dating at 16. The average man in 2022, he starts dating probably around the age of 23, 24. So at the age of 30, he's only been dating for 6 years, whereas a 16-year-old will have been dating more than double that. You see what I'm saying? So she is right about women, but she's not right about men.
Honestly speaking, when I hit 25, I was like, damn, there is something probably wrong. Maybe it's me being toxic.
I mean, that's true about her. Because if she started dating at 16 years old and she got to 25 and she's still single, there is something wrong.
That's what I'm hearing.
But why? Men get married by the time they're in their late 20s, early 30s.
You don't have-
But
late
toxicity
30s.
isn't the only
It's not about
reason.
age.
Okay, but
Thank
I'm
you.
just saying, so you just being single out here for no reason.
Yes,
a man find a good
yes.
woman, a woman find a
Yes.
good man, you just
It's very possible for a man to get to 30 and have never met a good girl in his life. It's very possible. Based on my experience, finding a good girl for a long-term relationship is something in 2022 is something like 1 in 1,000. So you have to talk to 1,000 girls before you find an actual good one. And many men never talk to 1,000 girls in their whole life. So it's very possible for a man to never find a good woman and to just believe that all women are bad, or, you know, all women are only worthy of friends with benefits, and for him to then walk away from relationships. Many men do that.
you're single and you're not
Some
toxic.
women
Okay,
don't
Danny,
want
that's
men.
not really-
Some women don't.
Ridiculous. What is this? Oh,
All right, so let me tell you something.
I see. Okay, let me skip this one. You know what? Let's skip this one. I don't think. Oh, what? What is this? Okay. Okay.
Be my lawful husband.
To love and to obey. To love and to obey.
What?
Yes, to love and to obey.
Obey what?
Obey.
Oh my god. This girl is getting married and she doesn't want to say the vows of to obey. Absolutely ridiculous. Obey what? Obey who? She has no idea that women are supposed to be submissive to their husband. Oh my god. And look at her. Oh man, this girl looks like a hippopotamus more than a woman. Jesus. Okay.
And obey who?
Look. It. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys can see, but that was a freeze frame of his mother, and his mother's like, wait, what? She doesn't know who to obey? Oh god.
To love and obey.
She can't even say obey her husband. Lordy, Lord. God. I mean, this describes modern women perfectly, to be honest. It describes modern women perfectly. They do not want to obey. They don't want to be submissive to a man. They want an equal relationship, or a relationship where a man does everything for them and they can just sit down and do nothing. That's accurate.
Forsaking all other men.
Forsaking all other men.
Till death.
Wow.
He ain't got no money.
Wait. Okay. Are you ready? Look at her. She is severely overweight. So this girl believes that she can have standards, but she's like a 2 out of 10 already. Okay, and here's her red flag for men. He doesn't have money. Okay, so this girl is probably 30 plus, and so she's past the chasing Chad phase, and now she wants a man with money. So it's a red flag when a man doesn't have money. Ridiculous. Where's the love? It's not about love. It's just about getting money from men. Absurd.
He ain't got no money.
These are red flags. That he don't have no money. If you want to be a prostitute, just say that. Oh, okay.
I mean, I can't say that word. I'll say lady of the night. But yes, a lot of women here are just looking for a paycheck. It's not about love. It's not about caring for a man. It's not about, sharing a life together. It's not about that. It's just about money. It's just about a man to save you from your bad decisions financially. A man to save you from your bad decisions of sleeping with many men and then never being satisfied and just wanting a man to pay all your bills. That's literally, like, this is the problem with sleeping with too many men.
I said what I said, period. If you want to be a prostitute, just say that. It said that black men have to sit out here and deal with a prostitute mindset.
I mean, she's not wrong. I apologize for the swearing here. But women that have this mentality, the garden tool mentality of trying to control you and take your money, it is sad that men have to deal with it. And it's not just black men, it's men in general. Our modern culture encourages this from women of all races, not just black women.
Grand Rising Queen, that means he don't got no money. How do you know what people have? Why are you even worried about what people have?
This is true. Another thing is, many women have no idea what wealth even looks like. They only see it if it's outwardly shown. They don't know that wealth is having your cars and your house paid off. They don't know that wealth is being paychecks and paychecks ahead of where you're supposed to be. They don't know any of this. They just, see the nice wristwatch, the rented luxury car, and the shiny shoes and clothes and assume the guy is rich. The level of introspection and forethought is very, very low for women like this.
Versus who people are. Our black women are lost out here. A lot of them are lost.
Indeed.
Oh, baby, I've met some woke ones, though.
There's not a lot of, and it's not just black women, right? Like women in general, many of them are lost. And it's because of womanism. Womanism taught them wrong.
They have a bomb mindset. You understand?
Now, this girl, this lady is making the nawalt argument, right? So not all women are like that, right? But here's the problem. You should treat women as though all guns are loaded, right? So the idea is any woman has the ability to basically end your life, right? And not giving them that credit, assuming that she's different and that she'll treat you different, actually causes you to have the problem. So you need to prevent the problem. Many of these girls, because of the way that our laws work, they're friends with benefits material only. I think actually if you really wanted to get married, you should probably go to another country. Because the West is not the place to be.
But a lot of them are lost. We need to start teaching our daughters to not be with a man because he has money.
I mean, that's the incorrect lesson, right? That's not the right lesson. She's trying to virtue signal, right, to men that she's a good woman when other women aren't. But that's actually not the lesson. The lesson is that women need to get with a man that is at their station and not for all of them to chase the men that are severely above their station. That is the actual lesson. She should know her place. That is the lesson. And that's what she should have said on this TikTok, is that women should know their place. They should not try to aim above their station, because all they'll get aiming above their station is a friends with benefits, a guy who will not actually love them and pay for them and marry them. He'll just sleep with them and then drop them. And that's why so many women nowadays are alone and miserable.
I said what I said, and my name is Sheryl.
Somebody come take a look at this.
Female privilege. Is there such a thing?
No.
There is no female privilege. Okay, let's look at the city. Look at the background. Look at the city. She's in, I assume it's Las Vegas. This is a place that men go on vacation. But if an attractive woman like her were to go to Las Vegas and go to, a fancy casino, she could get a man to, give her an amazing time, right? Whereas a man, if he doesn't have high value, going into the same venue, the same situation wouldn't occur. So there is such a thing as female privilege. It's called pretty rich. If a girl is actually attractive, she can attain the privileges that a rich man can, that a man would have to work years and years and years to attain.
No?
Yes. There is.
And what does it entail?
Oh, okay. She admitted there is female privilege. Okay, let's see what she thinks it is.
Female privilege, what does it entail? What are the benefits for you as a beautiful woman like you are?
Manipulation.
Accurate, exactly. That's true. So beautiful women, what they can do is they can manipulate men to get what they want. So they can get money, they can get favors, they can get free cab rides, they can get free plane tickets, free drinks, free food, free attention. Oh yes, all of that. It's surprising that she admitted it. That's actually very honest of her.
Manipulation. Thank you. We got it.
Okay, thank you.
That's exactly what we needed.
Why are you trying to beat me up? Why?
Okay, let's move on. Okay, next. I don't feel like discussing that topic.
The fact that you guys walk around thinking you've oppressed us, as all we've done is legit chess pieces with you simpletons.
Hey,
I mean, we love you.
She's right.
But
it's
on.
the God is a man
true.
thing that drives me nuts. God's
That's part
not a
of
man.
their trick, Ian. Wake up.
That's all we
Think,
do.
Ian. Think.
Letting me think God is a man.
Majority of college students are female right now, and they're saying they're the ones who are oppressed.
Facts.
Indeed. So there you go. Finally, I was waiting for them to get to the point. So women say they're oppressed, but they actually make more than men now, working at professional jobs. They make more money than men. They're more educated than men. They're more privileged than men in the sense that in every single law that you can think of, women are privileged. If they do the same crime as a man, they get a lower sentence. They have the choice to choose which human beings get born into the world. They get money at the end of relationships, especially serious relationships. There's all kinds of benefits to being a woman. And men don't get those benefits. Women are privileged, not men. Also, if you speak out publicly against women who are acting entitled and rude, you as the man will get reprimanded, not her. Privilege.
They're the ones who have the college degrees and are starting to make more money. If you look at the gender wage gap, it's not even real, and yet men are just like, okay, and they're trying to pass laws that keep empowering women.
Yeah, it goes back. It goes deeper than American.
Every king had a really, really smart, manipulative wife.
Or like 6 of them.
That is indeed true. Right. That's actually exactly right. Most kings of the past, what they had was a really smart manipulative wife, and then like 5 courtesans, and like the manipulative wife would basically, she wouldn't run the kingdom, but she would get everything that she wanted for herself and her children, in addition to the kingdom being run by the man. That was very classic. And sometimes it did happen that the wife did run the kingdom indirectly through the man. It was a thing. It did happen. And in fact, in Chinese history, there was a time period where basically dowager queens ran the entire kingdom. The emperor was like 12 years old and his mom would rule. So this manipulation ruling stuff has been a thing for a long time. What I'm describing is, I think, around the year 1200 or 1300 in Chinese history. Tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. I don't remember the exact dates very well.
Yeah.
You honestly don't even have to stop there. Women get in the club for free. Women get drinks for free. Women get free date. Women receive 63% less time when sentenced for the same.
We already mentioned this. You see, I'm savvy to this sort of knowledge, so it's not new. It's been known for like at least 10 years. This stuff that I mentioned here. It's just basically a religion to say women are sugar spice and everything nice. Women are oppressed. You know, men are above women. Like it's a religion. It's not a truth. It's a belief set, much like a religion is. In fact, I would argue that it's a fertility religion. Womanism is a modern fertility religion. It's a religion that worships women, and it's what most people believe nowadays. Well, not most, but you know, the average beta slave who's brainwashed, and the average woman who's also
Crime. About 70% of the time is women filing for divorce,
Indeed.
and 90% of the time they get custody of the children.
Right, I totally forgot about this. So women do file divorce most of the time, and men lose their children. Right, and this is why I recommend in basically every video that it's a bad idea for men to get married. In fact, we'll go one step further. You should also not cohabitate. You should never let a girl live with you. Because if you live with her for a certain number of months, you're considered married in the eyes of the law, and it's the same thing. It's like you got married without getting married. So you can't do that either. And I'm going to go even one step further, and I'm going to predict that, like the Roman Empire, there's going to be a bachelor tax soon. I'm predicting that. Because the marriage rate nowadays is like 7%, because men don't want to get married because it's stupid. And so they're going to have to tax bachelors somehow. Otherwise, the country's economy will collapse.
While women are making just as much as men, 97% of all of the alimony that's paid out is paid to women.
Indeed.
Men have to do all of the dangerous jobs to keep society running and have to do most of the protecting when it comes to protecting the country.
Right. Basically, what this guy is saying is that there is no actual equality. Women are the privileged gender, and it's true. They are. And that is doubtless. That is... If you look at the data, if you look at how society runs, it is undoubtedly true. It is exactly right what he's saying.
92% of all workplace deaths are men. 95% of all military deaths are men. All of these statistics can be true at one time, and there are still people that believe that all of society has been created only to benefit men.
It's total BS. I agree. It's funny. Because, and I've said this in previous videos before, women drive cars made by men. They go on their phones made by men. They use social media made by men. They, eat food made by men and walk in malls built by men. And they disdain those very men and call them trash. The men that make their easy life easy. The men that take the trash out, the men that make the lights run, the men that make the water run and the heat run. Those men are trash to these women. That is the state of the modern world. So it's a total farce when you say that there's an oppressive patriarchy that aims to hold women down. No, that's total BS.
Insane, and they're gaining power through drawing empathy from people. It's crazy. This is
Indeed, that is exactly true. Gaining power through drawing empathy through social manipulation. Exactly. And it's funny because that's just how women operate, but on a mass scale. So it's no surprise. Once women were given the ability to vote, they voted policies in their favor, and so the world slowly tipped in their favor, and now we're in the fall of the Roman Empire. No correlation there, though. All right, we're going to end on that note. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Please remember to do all of the following. Like the video for the algorithm. Comment on the video. I respond to all comments and I'll give you a heart. Subscribe and hit the bell so you can see my content on your feed. Check out all of my content on other platforms. It spreads the reach of the channel. YouTube, bit.ly/heliosyoutube. Rumble, bit.ly/heliosrumble. My blog is realheliosblog.com. My podcast, bit.ly/heliospodcast. My Patreon, patreon.com/theheliosblog. You can also support the show at bit.ly/heliosdonations and buy my books at bit.ly/heliosbooks. Thank you so much for all of your support.